EA Sports. It's in the game.
One game, one desire, one flame, one bonfire, let it burn higher. I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's
He caught you with one there, huh? It's okay. It happens. This is boxing after all. It doesn't matter that you got knocked down. You can get him back in the next round. You did the right thing, though. You took your time and you got back up. Your father would be proud of you. That's what champions do, Andre. They get back up.
What is that?
Ammonia. That shit'll wake you right up.
What did he hit me with?
His head. This is a penitentiary, son. That rep ain't gonna do shit but count somebody out, which means you got to knock that cracker on his ass, yeah? And you got one round. Knock the fucker on his ass.
Knock the fuck on his ass.
Come on, I want to...
So we start.
everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights between Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's ring walks have been known as circus spectacular, but yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention. Muhammad Ali's on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence.
By way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of Louisville, the greatest of all time!
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Big left hand from Ali. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. You know, there was a lot of talk in the lead-up to this fight from his opponent saying, hey, I can punch too.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm going to use baseball as an analogy. You have a power pitcher who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but you have another guy who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but he can also throw a curve. He can also hit the corners. He can also throw a changeup. Tyson can do so many more things.
Nice block by Muhammad Ali. Up top with the right hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Ali's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Halfway through round number one. Flush right hand to the head. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Double jab by Muhammad Ali. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. end of round one. Ali was able to get to his man in that last round. Now he's got some momentum.
You know, everyone thinks he's not a puncher, but he puts them together. And he put those punches together where he got the effect he wanted.
Ali with a big left. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Ali's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Halfway through round number two. Muhammad Ali's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Keep your head moving.
A solid uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Tyson's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. How about that exchange? Blocks the headshot. At the end of the 20th century, many of the greatest of lists were all topped by Muhammad Ali. In fact, Sports Illustrated named him the sportsman of the century. I know Babe Ruth had a great effect on baseball. Michael Jordan's probably the greatest basketball player of all time. But I don't know that there's anybody that touched the world stage the way Ali did.
Well, there probably isn't. At one point, he was probably the most recognizable face on the planet. I mean, everybody knew who he was. And also, what he stood for. You know, he stood for freedom. He stood for power, for strength. And he stood for, most important of all, individualism. And that's how he lived his life in and out of the ring. You know, he was very, different in that ring in his approach, his style. And that wasn't by accident. It was to stand out and show that everybody is unique.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Muhammad Ali is so dangerous with that accuracy and two-punch combination landing. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes to tone him.
Tyson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Final 60 seconds after 2 minutes of pure fury. Ali with a right hand. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Denies his opponent, comes with the overhand right.
Keep your head.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's right hand scores well that time. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson.
Nice.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. And this round comes to an end.
Make it a dog fight with it, man. Close the gap.
Ali's pitching a shutout right now on Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger.
Keep your distance. Nice.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. He's just having his way on the outside against the guy that can't afford to stay there.
No, he has to find a way to get inside. I have a little advice for him. Start moving your head and start working your way in without catching the punches on the way in.
A well-targeted jab that time. Ali's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Rushing uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Halfway through this round here. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take.
Keep fighting. Just let's go. Pace yourself.
Little double jab to the head. How about that left hand? It appears that Mike Tyson has weathered that storm.
Yeah, you're right, Joe, he has. But my question is, what about the damage that the storm did? Does that start to show itself? In other words, does Tyson get a little tentative now?
Keep doing what you do.
Good job with the old 1-2 by Muhammad Ali.
Stay on the outside.
A little head hunting with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Ali's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change.
And bang, and away he goes. Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali blocks that punch. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special.
You got some of that too, let's go.
Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Not much action as he just ties up. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Muhammad Ali so comfortable on the outside. Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Nice work with the jab by Muhammad Ali. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Unload!
And a smart counterpunch by Muhammad Ali. A well-placed overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And that's the end of round 5. 60 seconds. That's all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that's their job. Now they got to show that they can perform under those conditions.
Punches and bunches. Combination up top. That's an impactful right hand by Mike Tyson. Tyson's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who's knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit, you know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. about that counter shot to the head? Mike Tyson's hit flush by a right hand. He is big shot there. Tyson's down. He took a combination that he couldn't survive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Tyson's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Scored well up top. Able to lock in that target and bring it home well.
1 or 2 more of those, it'll be the end of the night.
Pulls the trigger fast. Wow, what a right hand from Muhammad Ali. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Turns over that hook upstairs. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Tyson's hit to the head. Ali's now showing off what he probably worked very hard on in the gym. You can see that the effective footwork, the movement, is making for this to be a fairly easy round for him. Teddy, what kind of training regimen do you put a guy through to develop this skill?
Well, what you do is you have to work on defense. Sometimes I'll put a fighter in the ring to spar, and I won't let him throw punches back. I'll make him just make the guy miss. Just use his legs, use his head movement, use his blocking skills, and make sure he concentrates exactly on one thing, defense. He's showing it right now.
Solid left hand to the head. All that hard work in training camp is now paying off. Just look at his work rate, Teddy. I've looked over at the punch stats. They're phenomenal. He's up big on your scorecard.
Well, right now he's not his trainer like he was a few weeks ago. You know, a few weeks ago when we talked to him before the fight, you know, he was saying about how he was being made to run on the beach, made to run those hills. Well, right now he's kind of happy he did that one.
What a demolishing hook by Muhammad Ali. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Tyson soaring with that right hand. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. He gets off with a combination up top. Muhammad Ali's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now,
Tyson's hurt by a big shot. Oh, he's big shot. Mike Tyson is on his pants. Iron Mike's got to get back up.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Tyson's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali!
It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Ali's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent